Hello, this is Fred, and I would like to thank you for joining me on my first video where we will be covering the hardware for the project that we will be doing, which is going to be an ESXi install with 3 virtual servers on it. 3 virtual servers we'll be installing will be Small Business Server 2008, and then we will have 2 additional servers. One will be a SQL server and the other will be a terminal server. Both will be running on Server 2008 also. The particular makeup of this has 2 Intel Xeon processors. It has 48 gigs of memory and 12 hard drives. 2 of them are 147 gig, which will be configured as a RAID 1, and then 10 300 gig, which will be configured as a RAID 10. All the hard drives are 2.5 inch 10,000 RPM SAS hard drives. So let me go ahead and show you those. We'll be taking off the front cover here, and as I zoom in here, you'll see the hard drives all lined up. Also down here at the bottom, these are hot swappable hard drives. You can pull them out while the machine's on. Like I said, 2.5 inch, very basic. We also have a little notification center where if we have any errors with the system hardware-wise, it will immediately notify us of that. Coming around here to the side, I'm going to be showing you one of the best features and newest features of this particular system, and I believe Dell servers are the only ones that do this right now. But over here you will see that there is a built-in SD card reader. Well, this is where ESXi is installed. The ESXi install is Dell specific. There are some features that are opened up because of that for monitoring. But this the ESXi hypervisor will actually boot up off of that card, which we will be configuring in the BIOS at a later time. Looking over here, it's you can see the main board in the back. We also have the memory lined up behind this plastic case, and we also have our fans here. These are exhaust fans, very basic, redundant. You'll also notice that we have an additional card that's put in here. That's just an additional Ethernet card. We have 2 NICs in there that we'll be using and configuring for additional bandwidth for information out of this server. Coming around here to the back, you'll see that we have dual power supplies, again hot swappable. And down here we have an additional standalone port. This is for an iDRAC card, which is pretty cool. This functionality that it offers is allows us to log into it through a web-based interface on HTTP port 80, and we would assign a static IP address to that port where we can log in, and if we need to do a physical reboot of this system because either the ESXi locks up or we have an issue, something like that, we can initiate that without having somebody physically go to the machine and having to power it down and then power it back up. Great feature, very cheap, additional cost, and I would highly recommend that you go ahead and pay for that if in fact you're going to be purchasing this particular server. They also do offer this in a rack model. In this particular application, though, where we're going to be putting it in, it didn't make sense, and we needed the ability to have a completely controlled environment within it, and that's why we went with this tower. Thank you for watching, and I hope you join me for the other videos.